Blue Devil gang shit, you already know what it is.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the episode of Blue Devil Reactions. And what we have going on today, it is titled The Story of Richard Cabral, from East LA gangster to Hollywood TV star. Those that don't recognize that name, that is Baby Jokes from Charlie Ro Campo, Chicano rapper from probably 2007 all the way up to like 2011, maybe 12. Dope artist, dope rapper, and now he a big time celebrity. Salute to Baby Jokes. I would say an LA legend, respectfully, But check this out. Before we press play on that video, I do want to send salute to everybody that pulled up last night to the Hater World Uncensored live. We went live from 8 to like 10. And it was dope. No interruptions. We watched a lot of videos. We reacted to a lot of videos. So if you missed it, go to Hater World Uncensored, right? And go watch the latest live. Alright? Other than that, today is Friday. I hope you're watching this on a Friday. Today is Friday. We gonna do the music live requests. Alright? I gotta figure out a name for that. Music live requests don't sound appealing. But we go live at 7 all the way up until the requests stop. Alright? And if you're wondering on what page, because we do have 3 pages, Hater World Uncensored. That's the only page we go live on. We don't go live on any other page except for Hater World Uncensored. Alright? Right here on Blue Devil Reactions, we do reactions. And that's it. Nothing else. Now on the Hater World is where we go live for the podcast, the Southside Reactions, 200 Voices on his way back, and shorts. Okay? We do it over there on the Hater World. Other than that, follow me on Instagram, The Hater World, and go follow our media page, The Hater World Media, on Instagram. Alright? With all that being said and nothing else to be said, let's watch this video, The Story of Richard Cabral, from East LA gangster to Hollywood TV star. Now, it's only 5 minutes long, so I don't know how much reaction we could pull from it, but we're going to do our best. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's go.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of Richard Cabral. Richard was born August 28th, 1984, in East Los Angeles. His father left the home when he was 2 years old, leaving his mother to raise him as the only child. During that time in the 80s, East Los Angeles was riddled with drugs, gangs, and violence. Richard was exposed to negative elements early on, which ultimately created the hardened boy he became. When he was a preteen, he stole a wallet and was incarcerated for the first time. Richard recalls that was the breaking point for him.
His first crime, he stole a wallet. You know what I stole? Who remembers the bubble gum that had a zebra on it? Fruit stripe. I think that's what it was called. And it had a bunch of different colors of bubble gum, like the rainbow. Damn, I shouldn't have said that. Damn. God damn, why you guys gotta steal the rainbow? But I was a kid, and you know what the worst part about it is that I didn't need to steal. At that point my mom would have bought me whatever I wanted, but I was young. She sent me inside the liquor store right before school to buy something that she needed, and I saw my opportunity and I got caught. The guy at the front counter caught me and took me outside and told my mom what I did. I felt ashamed of myself. Ever since then, I never stole again. As a child. Now as an adult, I pull some kick doors, but that's a little different. We'll talk about that later. But I can relate to this fool stealing a wallet, at a young age. Let's go.
Was getting those cuffs behind his wrist. He realized and said, "Oh, this ain't that bad." He said all of his male mentors had done it before, so he kind of knew it wasn't that bad. Growing up, his uncles were his role models, and they've been involved in gangs since the 1970s. At the age of 13, Richard joined the Barrio 213 Reefer Gang, which is located in Montebello, California. The 213 gang took their name from what was in the 1990s. The 213 gang.
Chino Grande, Baby Jokes, Charlie Rocampo. I don't know who this is. Man, what the fuck? Alright, let's go.
Took their name from what was in the 1990s the telephone area code for Montebello. Throughout the 90s and early thousands, they had big rivals with the Southside Montebello gang, with frequent drive-by shootings as they...
Look at that big comparison of hoods. That's crazy, ain't it? This is big, bro. I've seen gangs that are way smaller than this. Barrio 213 Rifa is big, but not big compared to this. Damn, this is a lot. What do they got, like 3 parks? 1, 2. These are abandoned lots over here. But still though, this is still big, bro, compared to other gangs that are small.
Drive-by shootings as they fought over gangland turf. By age 15, Richard developed an addiction to crack and meth. While attending Montebello High, he was frequently in and out the juvenile facilities. He went on to obtain his GED. While a free man in his teens, he discovered a love for writing, especially poetry and rap lyrics. He rapped with his gang named Joker, or Baby Jokes, in which he rapped what he was really living.
Did you guys miss that? Sorry that I'm pausing every 5 seconds, but you know, my input I think is valuable. Did you guys miss this? Let me see if I can get it back. Oh, perfect. Look at MC Pancho. Juliet. This is inside MC Pancho's home. He got a room in there that's like a kickback room or a man cave. And these are all prison photos from you know, bad motherfuckers that are locked up.
Especially poetry and rap lyrics. He rapped with his gang named Joker, or Baby Jokes, in which he rapped what he was really living. As a documented member of Barrio 213.
Jasper. Big Jasper, Big Jazz. Hey, he a badass rapper. Those that ain't never heard of Jasper, go bump or go listen. Go search Big Jasper. These guys right here, bro, they got a classic album. Eastside Classics. Alright? Sick album, bro. Gangster album. It's got to be up there top 5 most gangster albums in Chicano rap. Got to.
Richard was an enforcer for the gang and was considered violent. He was notorious in his area and was always known to carry a gun. In 2002, he was arrested again when he was caught selling crystal meth. Having served a year in jail, he was soon back on the streets in his role as an enforcer for the gang. A little after midnight, on March 25th, 2004, Richard and a fellow gang member named Demon were spray painting an abusive message about a rival gang. As he walked down Spruce Street toward his gang's headquarters, Richard spotted Joseph, who was sitting outside of an apartment block talking to some friends. Richard then approached a much larger Joseph and demanded to know what gang he was from. Richard told Joseph that he was in Barrio 213 Turf. Joseph replied, "I don't fucking bang." I told him I don't fucking bang. What you say? Richard immediately punched him in the face, and the pair ended up wrestling on the ground. As they rolled around the sidewalk outside of a 2-story apartment block, Joseph, who weighed more than 200 pounds, quickly got the better of his smaller opponent, kneeling on his chest and raining blows on his face. A bystander then shouted, "Hey, the cops," and Richard and Joseph quickly separated. Joseph began walking away from the fight when Richard turned around and yelled, "Hey, come here." As Joseph turned, Richard fired 2 shots from a handgun. One shot hit a nearby door frame, but the other hit Joseph in the stomach, just under his rib cage. Joseph spent a night in the hospital, but surgeons decided to leave the bullet in his...
Where does this fool get all the stories from? Does anybody know where he finds the stories, or how does he... I don't think Baby Joke sat with him and told him, "Alright, cool, tell this story." You know. Maybe online, police reports? Because believe me when I tell you, this is not the most gangster Baby Joke story. I'll guarantee you he got better ones. Let's go.
Side, as they would do more damage if they tried to remove it. The morning after being shot, Joseph identified Richard as the man who shot him from a mugshot photograph. Under cross-examination by Richard's lawyer, Joseph admitted that he had replied to Richard's question about being a gang member with an attitude. Joseph admitted that Richard was almost half his size. When asked why he was willing to fight someone much smaller, he replied, "If he has the balls to hit me, I mean, why not?" Richard did not speak or give any evidence during the hearing, Despite his earlier statements, Joseph was so terrified of retaliation that he stood in court and claimed that Richard was not responsible. Joseph's friend Ramirez, who had also told police Richard had fired the shot and identified him from a mugshot book, also retracted his initial statement when
So they ratted first. They ratted at first. And then later they recanted their story and said it wasn't them. You know why, right? Do you know why? Because somebody got at them outside in the streets and told them, if you go through with this, you're not going to live to see tomorrow. We know where your mom lives. We know where your sister sleeps. We know where your baby mama gets her nails done at. So you go ahead and think about that. I guarantee you that's what it was.
asked by the district attorney if he saw the shooter in court, he replied, "No, I don't see him." When the DA insisted the witness to turn to look at Richard, Ramirez shook his head and said, "No, I don't recognize him." Richard later admitted that he was scared and did not want to appear in court to give evidence against a known gang member. "I just don't want to be here. I do live in the same city, same place. If you was in my situation, you'd be scared too." Richard was remanded in custody on a $500,000 bond. He spent a year in jail while his case filtered through the Los Angeles court system. Then, the day before he was due to stand trial, Richard accepted a plea deal that saw the attempted murder charge dropped. In return, he pled no contest to the third charge of assault and was jailed for 4 years. He spent most of his time in a state prison in Lancaster, California.
He took the deal. He took the plea bargains just to get it done with. Didn't want to take the risk of taking it to trial and losing and getting 20 years, 25, whatever it might be. He said, give me the 4. Smart man. Very smart man. Because you never know if the district attorney wanted to try to find some more witnesses, pull some cameras, do this, do that. If you're offering me 4, I'll take it. Let's get this out the way.
Where it is believed he got most of his tattoos that cover his neck, arm, and body. He was released from prison at the age of 25 with no work experience. Desperate to change his life and looking for a fresh start, friends recommended he visit Homeboy Industries, which is a LA gang intervention program. There, Richard worked in the Homeboy Bakery washing dishes, baking muffins, and more.
He went from blasting motherfuckers to cooking muffins. The Muffin Man. Baby Jokes, aka the Muffin Man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to elevate, bro. See, that's the beauty of not thinking you're better than other people. That's the beauty of humbling yourself. That's the beauty of accepting the truth and the facts. You know, I'm a gangbanger at heart, but I can't live that way no more. I need to change my life. And if I gotta be the Muffin Man for 6 months, I'm gonna be the Muffin Man for 6 months. Just bring me some milk.
Homeboy Industries had a connection with Central Casting, so Richard would bake in the morning, then head to auditions. His first gig was CSI Miami, where he played a Cuban gang member. Soon he landed speaking parts in the show Southland and in the film A Better Life. Acting came naturally to him. His gang experience gave authenticity.
Southland, that was a dope show. You know who else came out on that show? Chino Grande. Was it Chino Grande? He got smoked. Was it Chino Grande? Yeah, it was. I think it was. But Baby Jokes is a badass actor, bro. Remember that movie, Remember that movie with the 2 cops? And this fool rolling around in the van with Diamonique, another Chicana rapper. She a high too. Diamonique is a high. And they got the strap. What is that movie called? And they who do they shoot? They shoot the cop. They kill the cop at the end. It's a dope movie.
To the tough characters he portrayed. In 2010, he appeared in the music video for Bruno Mars's single Grenade.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
In 2015, Richard starred in the miniseries American Crime, in which he portrayed the character Hector, which was strikingly similar to his real-life story. For his role, Richard was nominated for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited Series at the 2015 Primetime Emmy Awards.
Bro, that's sick, homie. That is sick right there. That is next level greatness for people that come from where we come from. See, people be like I read a comment this morning. I'm giving somebody their flowers, right? And they wrote in the comments, giving another man flowers. You're GAY. Laughing out loud. The thing is, they don't understand the struggle. They not from the streets. They don't know what it takes to get out of the streets. They don't know how hard it is. They're probably some little kid in the middle of nowhere with a good mom and a good dad, you know, or they just from the hood, but they nobody with no aspirations, no goals. So when you see somebody that comes actually from the mud, that actually put in work and could have been dead or in prison for life, win a Grammy or whatever the fuck this is, my boy, you give that man his flowers all day long, because he one of us.
At the 2015 Primetime Emmy Awards, in 2018, he landed a major role in the hit ABC show Mayans MC, in which he played the character Johnny Coco Cruz. Richard has become an inspiration to many. With new projects on the way, he's a living testimony that you can hit rock bottom and still rise to the top.
Facts. There's a movie he plays, I'm telling you. Go watch it. It's about drug dealers, the cartel, and LAPD. It's a dope movie. It's a white cop and a Mexican cop. But listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was a dope one. I got another one coming up today. It's about, who is it? It's another rapper. You're going to have to stay tuned to watch it. It's another rapper from this guy's page. This guy got some heat on this page. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, just so that way you get an idea, all right? Oh, Conejo. It's about Conejo. All right? So make sure you guys come back for round 2. All right? With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, tonight, 7 p.m., Hater World Uncensored. Pull up for the music live. Request some music. Let's get it cracking. I hope you guys enjoyed this Blue Devil reaction, and we out.